Hello friends and happy Thankful Thursday. I'm glad you're back with me for another video. Because it's Thankful Thursday, that means we're talking about things that we're grateful for, or we're talking about ways that we can show others that we are thankful. And so last week we talked about making gratitude sticks. Is that what we did last week? I think. This week, I can't remember. Anyways, this week, let's show gratitude by making a thank you card. So, I'm going to use a green construction paper because we're working with green this month. And I have a flat surface to put that on, right? And I have tools of markers and pens. I have this whole box that I'll show you soon. Let's make a thank you card. And there is my thank you card. Nothing too fancy, but I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I am thankful for that my partner does. All right, so today's baking / cooking / kitchen activity for our life skills, I wanted to make banana muffins with you guys. So check it out, friends. While we're waiting for the muffins to bake, let's read some books. So my good friends the Fosters, they've been letting me borrow books this entire month. And now I wanted to read a couple of books by this cool guy named Leo Leone? Yes, Leo Leone. And I like these books because they're very artistic, if you can see by the front covers. And it's nothing I've ever seen before, so I'd really like to read these. First one is A Color of His Own. Ooh, look at that. A Color of His Own. Ah. Sorry. Ooh. Parrots are green, goldfish are red. Elephants are gray, pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And on the tiger, they are striped like tigers. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own." With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon turned red too. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. But when spring came, he walked out into the grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. "But," he added, "why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow, and red with polka dots. And they lived happily ever after. The end. That was a cute one. Thanks, Leo Leone. I can get that. Alright, the muffins are ready. We got mint. Sorry, mine's gross looking. And let's turn off the oven first. There we go. And friends, this is for your moms and dads to do, not you. Okay? Open. Friends, look at those. Let's pull it out. Just gotta close this first. Wow, you guys. So here's the regular banana muffins. Not bad, but I am excited for the chocolate chip banana muffins. Ooh. So while we wait for the muffins to cool off, let's get into another Leo Leone book called Swimmy. Like, look at the art, my friends. Look at it. I believe this is watercolor, but I'm not gonna make any assumptions. It's just really beautiful. And on the back it says, "In this beloved award-winning tale of a brave little fish, Swimmy and his friends learn they can overcome any problem with teamwork." This is gonna be a good book, you guys. Let's get into it. Swimmy by Leo Leone. Oh my goodness, friends. Leo Leone. Swimming. A happy school of little fish lived on a corner of the sea somewhere. They were all red. Only one of them was as black as a mussel shell. He swam faster than his brothers and sisters. His name was Swimmy. There he is. One bad day, a tuna fish, swift, fierce, and very hungry, came darting through the waves. In one gulp he swallowed all the little red fish. Only Swimmy escaped. He swam away in the deep, wet world. He was scared, lonely, and very sad. But when the sea was full of wonderful creatures, and as he swam from marvel to marvel, Swimmy was happy again. He saw a Medusa made of rainbow jelly, a lobster who walked about like a water-moving machine. Strange fish pulled by an invisible thread. A forest of seaweeds growing from sugar candy rocks. An eel whose tail was almost too far away to remember. And sea anemones who looked like pink palm trees swaying in the wind. Then, hidden in the dark shade of rocks and weeds, he saw a school of little fish, just like his own. "Let's go and swim and play and see things," he said happily. "We can't," said the little red fish. "The big fish will eat us all." "But you can't just lie there," said Swimmy. "We must think of something." Swimmy thought and thought and thought. Then suddenly he said, "I have it! We are going to swim all together like the biggest fish in the sea." He taught them to swim close together, each in his own place. And when they had learned to swim like one giant fish, he said, "I'll be the eye." And so they swam in the cool morning water and in the midday sun and chased the big fish away. The end. Alright, I got one more Leo Leone book called Cornelius. Look at this little guy. He is so cute. Wait, he's walking on two legs. How is that possible? Let's read the back. Cornelius isn't like other crocodiles. But as Cornelius shows the other animals, sometimes it's better to march to the beat of your own drum. I am excited about this one too, you guys. You ready? Let's go. Cornelius, a fable by Leo Leone. Ooh, that's pretty. Cornelius. When the eggs hatched, the little crocodiles crawled out onto the river beach, but Cornelius walked out upright. Okay, Cornelius. And he grew taller and stronger. He rarely came down on all fours. He saw things no other crocodile had seen before. "I can see far beyond the bushes," he said. But the other said, "What's so good about that?" "I can see the fish from above," Cornelius said. "So what?" said the others, annoyed. And so one day, Cornelius angrily decided to walk away. It was not long before he met a monkey. "I can walk upright," Cornelius said proudly, "and I can see things far away." I can stand on my head," said the monkey. "Ooh, that's a cool trick." "And I hang from my tail." Cornelius was amazed. "Could I learn to do that?" he asked. "Of course," replied the monkey. "All you need is a lot of hard work and a little help." Cornelius worked hard at learning the monkey's tricks, and the monkey seemed happy to help him. When he had finally learned to stand on his head and hang from his tail, Cornelius walked proudly back to the river beach. "Look," he said, "I can stand on my head." "So what?" was all the others said. "And I can hang from my tail," said Cornelius. But the others just frowned and repeated, "So what?" They're not being very nice. Disappointed and angry, Cornelius decided to go back to the monkey. But just as he had turned around, he looked back, and what did he see? There, the others were falling all over themselves, trying to stand on their heads and hang from their tails. Cornelius smiled. Life on the river beach would never be the same again. The end. The muffins have cooled down enough. Clearly I've eaten one already. And so, as you can see, my banana ones without the chocolate, they have holes and it's a little soft. I did not let the butter melt enough, so that's why I have some butter chunks and holes. But the chocolate ones, you guys, it looks so good. You want me to cut into one? Let's do that one. Let's get a knife. Peel away the paper. I'm doing this all with one hand, friends. Patience. Okay. Alright. Oh, I got chocolate fingers. Ready? Got my knife. Ooh, cuts right down. Oh, you see that moist chocolate on there, friends? I know I got friends out there that love chocolate. Alright, are you ready? Let's see. Oh my goodness, friends. Look at that muffin. Yes, friends. Chocolate and moist. Delicious. You got it. It's so good. Look at that. Look at that little muffin. Delicious. Alright, friends. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. I'll see you next time. Ugh.